Gurnard Ledge where the currents run and the channels twist unseen. A sailor learned the moving tides like no one else had been. Not charts nor lines nor harbor guides could match the way he knew the shifting pull of Solent streams and what they'd let you do. Play the tide, the old one said. Don't fight what you can't hold. But he could ride each turning flow like stories being told. From slack to surge, from drift to run, he timed each passing breath and danced his boat through hidden ways that others marked as death. Though the tides of Gurnard Ledge don't always run the same, they carry more than ships and sails and more than wind and name. For if you ride them far enough beyond the known and said, they might just take you somewhere else at Gurnard Ledge.
So we're just heading up to Gurnard Point, and this is the most eastern side of Thorness Bay. So we're just getting past this bay section at the moment, and you can see the cliffs in the distance. That's Gurnard. They begin there. Now normally we'd access this from Gurnard Bay side, but unfortunately they've closed the footpath at the moment due to landslides, so our only access point is for Thorness Bay. It's a bit of a walk, but it's easy going.
The suggested equipment at this location is as follows: a small trowel, some gloves, boots, specimen bags for your finds, and for the insect beds we recommend a magnifying loupe, geological hammer, goggles or safety specs. UK Fossils follows all laws and regulations regarding fossil hunting. In some of our videos we use hammers to extract fossils from rocks. These rocks are not part of the bedrock. They are ex situ rocks that have naturally broken away from the bedrock and are legal to collect under SSSI regulations.
The Oligocene Boulder Formation, the Hampstead member, is widely exposed walking from Thorness Bay. At Gurnard Ledge, the Bembridge Marls containing the insect bed forms most of the cliff, with the Bembridge Limestone Formation at foreshore level extending out as Gurnard Ledge. At the top, the Hampstead member is still present here, but is thinner and mostly formed as slips. Walking east, the Bembridge Limestone layer rises higher, forming the rocky beach. The Hampstead member here is rarely exposed.
So these cliffs here in the centre of Thorness Bay are actually Pleistocene. The actual beds are below that, but say the best sections are a bit further up, so that's where we're going. So we're now at Gurnard Point, or actually it's known as Gurnard Ledges, but we've always called it Gurnard Point. So this section here is the end of Thorness Bay, and once we get round this corner we start at Gurnard Bay. So we're starting here now and we're going to explore this area.
So we're just searching in the shingle at Gurnard Bay, and we have found a few fragments already. Let's just get them out of my pocket. Some sort of nice, sort of medium-sized pieces, some small pieces. Just amongst down all here really. It's always worth checking in the shingle on every bay, because you never know obviously what type of fossils you're going to come across. Did you say you found something, Nakel? Let's have a look.
It's not there.
Oh. It looks like bone, but it's not. That No. Keep looking. But just be careful of the seaweed. You got a lot of dead seaweed as well as fresh seaweed, but it's all still obviously very, very slippery to walk on. So we're gonna just look in all the shingle as we walk back, because the tide is coming in. We don't obviously want to get cut off. So we're walking back slowly and see what else we can find for you.
Mum, this is crocodile.
Scoop. Oh yeah, so it is. Well done.
I think I've got another bit.
Maybe? Let's get that on there. Oh yeah. Excellent. Be going downhill here. Oh. Try on it, please. So I've just laid all these pieces down here on the rock, just so you can get a better look just of all the different various sizes, pieces of bone, carapaces, crocodile, scutes that you can pick up. These are obviously quite tiny. These are bigger fragments. Bone there. They do get quite big, bigger than this. So that's kind of the selection we've picked up at the moment. Trionyx.
So here, exposed on the foreshore down here, is actually the Bembridge limestone. You can see it here where the sea is hitting the front side. It's interesting to see because we don't have this at Hampstead or Boulder, so it's It's nice to see this bedrock here exposed. So the others are just going back to the main bay section where the shingle was. This area here is really covered in seaweed and a lot of boulders from the limestone. I am going to just have a look at the section up here. I just want to see if the Bembridge insect bed is exposed, because I can see a lot of rocks up there, but it's a little bit tricky to traverse, so I'm gonna go this way on my own and let them go back to the bay, which is a bit more easier. Very, very slippery, but the worst thing is that it's very hard to see where the holes are in the rocks, as you can see. So I think once we get past this bit, I think we'll be okay. It's so dodgy. Saying it's not bad walking on rocks when you can't actually see where the holes are in between the rocks. It's not good. So I wouldn't recommend this for most people, but I like a challenge, so here I am, just going in here. Also, I find the more challenging areas are less picked over by collectors, so they're worth kind of getting to sometimes. More remote places and tricky places. They're the ones that today there's so much competition in collecting fossils. Sometimes you just have to go that little bit further. So this area is washing out.
Oh yes, that is. So there's another vertebrate just found down here in the shingle, walking along the tide line. Little vertebra. One. One just here, look. So there's another tiny vertebra, again just along the foreshore of the tide line here. So all along here. Walking slowly, just looking for anything that kind of catches your eye. Turtle bone. Oh. Oh. Nice little bit of emus. So it's a nice little piece of turtle carapace.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah, a little bit of bone.
So this Bembridge limestone is full of gastropods. I'm just seeing if I can get a nice one. The ones on the surface are quite worn. I think I saw a better block up here actually. Actually, turning it over, there are some nice specimens just here, which I will show you.
After looking at the shell blocks, I decided to walk back and meet the others, where we wanted to explore the insect beds.
So at Gurnard Ledges, just past the ledges just there, the point, you can find the Bembridge insect bed. Now this is very similar to the beds that we found at Porchfield on another location. Now you can identify this bed because it's got a yellow outside and it's got a sort of a blue colour on the middle there. If you split these layers, it's full of plant debris, insects, and if you're lucky, some feathers as well. Now they are very, very small, so like we had with the other location, I might be able to see something, but you might not be able to see it on film. A hand lens is ideal. This particular piece here is full of various debris. There are probably some insect remains in there. So I've just split this rock, and there's some really nice specimens in here. You've got the end of the beetle there. You've got, I don't know if that's a feather or a wing there. There's also an insect there, fragment. Really, really nice blot, this one. But that one really stands out. You can really see the detail on that insect, which is fantastic.
Incredibly, there are 200 different species of insects that can be found here.
This block is really full of some really nice plant debris, look. Really happy with that. The other side is just in here. Just see here. Look. They're the good layers. If you can get these, they're really good.
Now, I did mention on the film that it would be very difficult to see these on film. So this gallery now, these are the specimens that we photographed once we got back home, using a combination of a microscope and also the macro lens of an iPhone. They've come out not too bad actually. We're not 100% sure on all of them because they are really difficult to see, but we've definitely got some insect fragments here and definitely a leaf too.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And we're still looking through the insect beds, splitting some of them. But I just want to take a moment just to say how peaceful and quiet this location really is. I mean, you can see for miles, literally, on a clear day. It really, really is beautiful. I mean, let's just take a seat down here. And we can see just how quiet it is. Really is quite amazing. So if you're looking for a bit of peace and quiet, away from city life, anything like that, this is the place to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy fossil hunting, like and subscribe to our channel for regular videos on where to collect, hints, tips and location updates. UK Fossils always collects responsibly and is proud to have created the Fossil Code, which helps educate others. We encourage you to read the Code of Conduct and guidelines on our website before going fossil hunting yourself. Safe and sensible collecting is always paramount. The information provided in our videos is for general guidance only. While we aim to ensure accuracy, UK Fossils cannot accept responsibility for any errors, omissions or actions taken based on this content. It is your responsibility to check local regulations and land access permissions before collecting.